Hi everyone, welcome to Shimmer Girl Talks. I have been wanting to talk about this funky old 4B movement for a while. I first heard about it maybe sometime last year, and it's something that came out of South Korea. I'm going to read part of an article. I believe I'm getting it from Wikipedia. And the reason why I decided to finally address it is because when Trump won the election, you have women crashing out, going all kinds of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs online, saying that their rights as a woman is being taken away, which is false. And so you have a lot of women latching on to this movement. And for heterosexual women, I don't understand you guys falling for the feminist Kool-Aid. I don't get it. They're anti-male. They don't like men. And y'all want to follow after them thinking that, oh, this is the place to be. And then you guys make it a few years down the road and you're in man desert, meaning no man. And then you want to backtrack and call men trash because you've went past your prime or what have you. So the 4B movement, and I'm not going to pronounce the names because it's in Korean and I don't speak Korean, and but they've translated it to English. So again, from Wikipedia, the 4B movement, which originated in South Korea in 2019, is a radical feminist movement where proponents refuse to date men, get married, have sex with men, or have children. And I'm going to stop right there a second. I bet you if you were to look into the early days of feminism here in America, and I fully understand what feminism is, equal rights for women, etc., etc. But if you were to look in the closets, no pun intended, of some of these women, you're going to find some carpet munching, or you're going to find some over the hill spinsters, or you're going to find some misandrous women who have a literal hate for men, and they want as many women to follow along after them because misery loves company, and women are very easily influenced. So let me continue. It represents a growing desire among women to assert their independence and challenge traditional societal expectations. More. The movement is based on four Korean words that start with the letter B. And again, I'm not going to pronounce those words, but it's no marriage, no childbirth, no dating, no sex. The way I'm interpreting that is no sex with men, because they're probably going to be messing with each other. So here's the thing. I remember when I first heard about this 4B movement sometime last year, like I said, and I went to this black primarily female site that I used to visit over 10 years ago on a regular basis. You had the women on there, yeah, we need to join this movement because men are trash and this, that, and the other. And here's the thing about this movement. There was a woman who's actually Korean, and she explained this. She said it's not for the reasons that America has picked up on this so-called 4B movement, no sex, no marriage, and all of that. She said that the movement is really more so about financial limitations for the young people because of the economy or something like that in Korea. She said it has nothing to do with no sex with men, no marriage, and all of that. The westernized society women are the ones who took this and ran with it. She said women in Korea still want to get married. And see, here in America, especially with feminism, women are highly susceptible to what's the word? To being influenced. That's not the word I wanted to use, but being influenced by other women because, a lot of these feminists, I don't know, for some reason they have a mental stronghold on young women but also they make, you know, sexual empowerment seem like it's empowering and the greatest thing since sliced bread or what have you. Um, you know, Trump winning has really ruffled the feathers of women who now realize, oh, I have to be responsible with my body. I can't just be sexual willy nilly and then blaming somebody else. Oh, I got to get my act together now. You know, when it should be like that in the first place. But we already know that it's not going to work because there's too many loosey gooseys out here who cannot stay away from eggplant. And one reason why women are in the situation that they're in to where they even get to the 4B movement and abstaining from sex and hating men is due to promiscuity. And I strongly believe that there is a correlation between promiscuity and misandry, which is male hatred. And I was telling women decades ago to be mindful with what you do with your body. Men can go out there and be sexually whatever with a bunch of women. Women think that they can go out there and do the same thing, but then y'all get to the point of 4B movement. And I'm just not gonna have sex with men anymore. When that's not the solution. Being mindful and respecting yourself is what would get you the things out of life that you want. But instead, y'all want to match men in debauchery. A man is still gonna, hey, you want to be down in the mud with me? You know, but then women, after they figure out that that man didn't want her like that, you know, because you have a lot of women who are out here thinking, oh, well, if I sex him down, he's going to fall in love with me. Or if I have his baby, it's going to make him want to marry me. And you're putting the cart before the horse, and then you're finding yourself coming up short. Because men do not operate like that. Unless you give him a reason to want to marry you and make you his own, you're just another warm body in a wet hole for him. Sorry to sound so crude, but this 4B movement is not going to work. They're going to suck a few women in there who it sounds all glittery and golden right now because they're young and they're still having men approach them. But wait until they hit 40, 50, 60 and realize that their prime time to get that man and build her life with that man is gone. And then that's when you start hearing all of these, I hate men, men are trash, men are dusties, you know. So what say you about this 4B movement? And I'll talk to you later.